iDiskiTimes, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Supersport United 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 0 in the DStv Premiership in the afternoon. Just like the rest of South Africa, we're unfortunately experiencing load shedding as well, and that's why you see the scenery here, so that we can get the light and deliver the content to you as quickly as we can. Fortunately, we're able to watch through Wi-Fi. We're able to watch the rest of the game. So we saw a game, and I think even at our halftime video, I did have a tone of not being satisfied. I wasn't satisfied with the pace. I wasn't satisfied with the entertainment value of the game. It looked like there were players who were starting out for the first time as a Sundowns, as a Supersport. How would you describe what we saw today?
Nguleko oqala ngizobulisa wena namachita lana ngibuliseke nabantu esize ngabo la. Nguleko kunale nkulumo le bathi when the smoke there's fire. Nguleka lento yenzakalayo bemistake oqala nje good draw for both teams njoba ngingasho ngathi if Supersport don't score engaphela nge-draw because of the Sundowns, as much as they were playing, but they didn't look like really that bangakwazi ukukora. They made a change ba keeper. I don't know, angazi mina nkululeko ukuthi kwenzakala lapha eSundowns. Ukeeper Sirino, a player was on a plan, uyamkhipha ufaka kungene uKekana ungenile ukuthi previous games ukugcineni ngidlala uKekana zawo captain so swap uKekana no Jali. Last bekujali ebenchini wangena sesub, so this time around uJali is out, ulonduzana ukhona uKekana wangena sesub. I don't know ukuthi yini le Mvala ayenzela iSundowns, and I said it in half time ngathi mina uSirino umshishi ushalulile, they need to complement from the two midfielders ukuthi kumabuya kuMvala. So nothing happened. You still keeping Mvala lapha. Angazi mina ukuthi yini le Mvala ayenzayo for iSundowns that we don't see it. Defense wise, Onyango he's doing very well. Ngala ukumbona nami ukuthi he's very smart. He knows ukuthi cover nini, when to go, when not to go. Umile lapha. Libosa did very well. At the back being a shake. The war was in the midfield. George played very well. Lapana immediately. Even though we are phone that defensive midfielder to come and add behind the two midfielders lapha. But angazi ukuthi iSundowns ba play na kanjani. Because it's no more the Sundowns that I would say mina they play as a team. Engathi they hoping ukuthi bathole that individual brilliant from individual players, because if umshishi akakhona ukwenza that individual brilliant, it means there's nothing that will happen. Ulonduzana ushalulile played well, but he needed somebody that would complement him. Ngoba umshishi no Sirino, they were far at some point. So umshishi makatholi bhola uzobheka uSirino, Sirino makatholi bhola uzobheka umshishi. Good combination going forward, but ulonduzana isolated. It was better masengene ulonduzana uRasmus ongazi ukuthi what's the reason ukuthi uRasmus ahlale ngaphandle.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part some of the problems the Sundowns are coming from the fact that their midfielder is not feeding their front forward. There was Mabue, there was Mabue, there was Maluleke, and there was Mvala. It keeps on changing as a combination. The other day there was Rivaldo Kotsie and Umodiba. It keeps on changing, and as a result of that, the guys up front are struggling. They have to then come into the midfield to hustle for Ripola. And sometimes you need to not get results for fans to see these kind of things, because when they are winning against Ibaroka, it was a pathetic first half, but because it was a win, it feels like you guys are hating on the team. Let's have a look maybe at the Supersport United, Bona. I mean, their tactics were always going to be predictable. I mean, we could have predicted the starting lineup they started with. There were moments where maybe they could have scored, but there was nothing much. Really, I'm not impressed, man, with the quality of this game. When Supersport United.
Nguleko Supersport, they had some moment where they would get a goal. You know, tactically, I would say Ukaitano was on spot on. Why ngisho kanjalo by playing uGabuza no Grobler phambili. He forced Sundowns to have 5 people at the back.
5 people.
So that one, it means -1 in the midfield. So that creativity in the midfield, it's minus. So it means bane break they can breathe. That's why Monga Pega Umbule was managing with a pass adlal and then even take a shot at goal. Why? Because like mid-lane, there's a space for him to do that. The only player that I was worried that I'm not sure ukuthi umsebenzi wakhe bokuyini today umkwena very good player, but today angibonanga today ukuthi umsebenzi wakhe bokuyini. That's a player that was supposed to kill the Sundowns, especially having that midfielder Kamabuya no Mvala no George. George has been a while in Angadala. It's the second game azodlala. So Mvala is not comfortable enyaweni. Umabuya na is not comfortable enyaweni. So having those players in the midfield, I was expecting Umbule and Mukwena to shine in that midfield because they are natural midfielders. They're good at marking. They're good at distributing the ball, creating chances for ama strikers. But yes, Umbule did it there and there, but Mukwena didn't see him much. I would say actually for me, I didn't see him at all. So tactically, it worked for Ulonduzana Ukaitano because Umanasile emidleleni ngokuthi George must come at the back. So Baby 5. By so doing that, that's when they had a breeder in midfielder ye Supersport.
Yeah, and I guess top of the table clash, the teams were separated by 3 points. Sundowns will be the happier because it can appear 3 points is still existing, even though if Swallows Football Club wins, then that means it's only a 1 point gap. Which bench do you think will be happier with this 1 point? Will it be Sundowns or will it be Utembo saying at least we didn't lose to number 1 in the country?
Utembo is very happy. I'm 100% sure. La Corner is very happy. Why in Jali Sundowns? I mean, we're talking about former champions. But foot with players abana, the depth abanayo, the quality of the players. You know, because at some certain positions, pound to pound, you can't match our players as Sundowns. So Utembo, where he is now, is very happy for that point.
All right, there you go. We're shooting outside because of load shedding. Same thing that all of you in the country are experiencing. Fortunately, there's Wi-Fi and there's backup generators. We are able to watch the rest of the games. But be that as it may, I hope you enjoyed the game. For me, I'll have to be very straightforward. Not really that enjoyable. A Tshwane derby, something that you won't be able to advertise South African football in. But of course, it was a 0-0 draw, no goals. Sundowns could have won the game. Supersport will argue that they too could have won the game. Anyways, wsb.co.za, that's the name of the website. Those are the people that sponsor us. iDiskiTimes.co.za, that's where you will find the news stories and also information about our newspaper as well. iDiskiTV is on Facebook as usual. We will shoot our halftime videos there. Thank you very much for watching the video.